Just checking. Hey, it is Wednesday night. I'm Tamara here with our A to Z series. We are up to Melissa essential oil tonight. And as usual, I am going to start with the Emotions and Essential Oil book. And if you notice, my book has changed because I got the latest version, which is the 6th edition, and it has all the new oils in it. So I'm super excited. So Melissa is the oil of light. It awakens the soul to truth and light. It reminds individuals of who they truly are and why they came to this earth. Melissa invites one to release everything and anything that holds them back from reaching their fullest potential. Melissa assists individuals in receiving spiritual guidance by reconnecting them with their inner voice. It uplifts the soul by preparing one to ascend. When one feels too weighed down by the burdens of life, Melissa encourages them to keep going. It gives strength and vitality to the innermost recesses of the heart and soul. This oil invites one to participate in higher realms of living and dreaming. As they stay connected to spiritual sources, they feel lightness in their being and brightness in their core. Melissa reminds everyone that each individual has a spark of divinity within them, and with love and attention, that spark will grow. This oil fuels that spark of energy, igniting an individual's true self. Melissa assists them in shedding everything that is not in harmony with their inner light. So the enthusiasm of Melissa is contagious. Through the intense light and vibration this oil has to offer, individuals may feel they cannot help but let go of feelings of darkness, despair, and other low vibrations that are holding them down. It teaches the joy of living. So the negative emotions addressed then are despairing, hopeless, burdened, darkness, loss of will to live, and overwhelmed. And the positive properties are enlightened, joyful, energized, integrity, spiritually connected, contagious enthusiasm, liberated, and optimistic. Companion oils, which are the oils, if you didn't have Melissa, that you could choose to use for the same purpose, are frankincense, copaiba, which is one of our new oils, peppermint, tangerine, and lime. And then this one, in the new book, it has suggested uses. So it says aromatic. You can inhale it right from the bottle. You can add it to your diffuser or place a drop in your hand, in your palm, rub it together, and then cup it over your nose and inhale. And then topically, you can apply a drop to your forehead. So I am going to share my screen so you see the nice graphic that doTERRA puts out. Cara, your eyelashes look amazing. Okay, so there we go. So then I have my other little, this is actually a full 2 pages of notes I have on Melissa because it's an awesome oil. So when you think of Melissa oil, you want to think of awakening, restorative, and like authentic. It really helps to make you authentic in your person. The plant that it comes from, the Melissa plant, it's actually lemon balm. Think about that. It's an herbaceous perennial that's commonly known as lemon balm. Ranges from about 1.5 feet to 2 feet in height. The leaves of the plants are edible, and that's where we get our oil from. It's distilled from the leaves. It's native to the Mediterranean region. This can be used, like it says on the graphic here, aromatically, topically, and internally. It can be used neat, meaning you don't need to dilute it, but I always recommend just using a little bit of a carrier oil. Less evaporation happens and better absorption on your skin when you apply it topically. Here's a fun fact for you. It takes 66 pounds of lemon balm to get enough essential oil to fill just one of the 5 milliliter bottles. Lots of plant matter. Go into that. So another fun fact then is Melissa, the word Melissa is actually Greek for honeybee. So because of the lemon balm's really sweet fragrance, it's known to attract bees, and that's why it's called Melissa oil. The main chemical constituents then are geraniol, germacrine, nerol, and caryophyllene. 2 of these, the geraniol and the nerol, they have a monoterpene backbone and are part of the aldehydes functional group. So they both contain soothing properties that strongly contribute to Melissa being used for soothing abilities, for soothing of sore muscles and tension. When you use this aromatically or topically, it can help to promote feelings of relaxation and can assist in calming tension and nerves. It's really valued for the nice aroma that it has, a real citrusy kind of sweet aroma. In the kitchen, you can use Melissa for a variety of different foods to flavor it. So you can add it to like your teas, add a drop to your tea. You can add it to ice cream. It'd be great to use on fish dishes. I know when we were at convention, we had salmon, and I think they either used lemon balm or lemon on the salmon. They had a tomato reduction sauce, and that was super yummy. Using it internally may help support a healthy immune system. To use it internally, you could put 1 drop in like 4 ounces of water and just shoot it down, or any liquid like orange juice, or you'd probably add it to your coffee if you wanted to. You can also put a drop in one of those little 2-piece veggie caps and then fill the rest of it with olive oil and take that. You could also put a drop underneath your tongue and take it that way. And you can also put, like we do frankincense for any head tension, headache, you can put a drop on your thumb and push it to the roof of your mouth. So if you do speaking and you're nervous, like I am when I talk in front of people, but if you have to make some really big presentation or speech, or you got a performance or whatever, and you're kind of really nervous about it, you can apply 1 to 2 drops in the palm of your hands, rub it together, and just cup it over and inhale. Really help to calm any tension, soothe any nervousness that you have going on, and kind of any anxious feelings. So you can rub Melissa oil. Again, I would dilute it with just a little bit of carrier oil on your forehead, shoulders, and or your chest after a long day to unwind, because again, it's really soothing, helpful to relax and relieve tension. So you can use it in your diffuser. For a really good night's sleep, it'd be a really nice one to add to, probably add a drop of that to pretty much anything. So your Serenity or your vetiver or your lavender, just to kind of help boost the properties of it. So if you have those dry, itchy patches of skin that are kind of red, that kind of show up on your skin, I can't say what it is, but that's my description of it. You can apply Melissa with carrier oil, like coconut oil, and it will really help to soothe the itch and the discomfort that you have from that. Here's another one. If you wake up and the room seems to be spinning and no, you haven't had a whole lot to drink, but just like you wake up and you just don't feel like you're quite equal, right? Melissa's the one to use. You can put it behind your ears and the back of your neck. You can also take, again, 1 drop internally, and that will help to relieve those symptoms. So it supports memory and cognitive health, especially in helping with mild memory problems that you get as you get older. Supports the liver and gallbladder. It promotes healthy liver function. It supports healthy cellular function, particularly in the breasts, ovaries, blood, epithelial tissues, brain tissue, and colon tissue. It's great to use with grounding blends for promoting emotional well-being, restful sleep, and boosting your immune system. It also promotes healthy cholesterol levels and blood sugar levels that are already in the normal range, kind of just helps to keep them in the normal range. You can add a drop of Melissa with your On Guard. So if you were feeling like something was coming on and maybe you were taking your On Guard to be preventative right before you catch anything, if you add a drop of Melissa to it, it'll help to kind of intensify those effects and help it work a little better. It's a great booster for seasonal and environmental threats. So the environmental threats are what you are using your On Guard for. For the seasonal threats, we usually use lavender, lemon, and peppermint, equal amounts. If you add a drop of Melissa to that, again, it will just kind of help boost the effects of those. And that's, when you get the plugged nose and the runny eyes and the itchy eyes, which is no fun. Can help with occasional nausea and stomach discomfort. It's great for your skin, so you can add it to your moisturizer or your cleanser. Or if you do the oil cleansing method, you could use it that way too. It is great for detoxification. So it helps promote the appropriate amount of cooling in the body, kind of like peppermint. When you put it on the back of your neck, really helps to cool you down. Melissa is great to use for that also. If you are overheated and you want to use it, a great way to use it is to take 1 or 2 drops diluted on the back of your neck or on the inside of your wrists. And that'll just help to promote you cooling off a little faster. So the oils that blend well with Melissa then are any of the citrus oils, On Guard, geranium, lavender, rose, basil, and frankincense. If you're diffusing, those are really good ones to diffuse with it. I have a recommendation from Frank Ritz, Jackie Ritz's husband, our upline. So for your local nervous system support, try a roller bottle of lemongrass, frankincense, and Melissa. You could also put a drop of marjoram in there too if you wanted, or even petitgrain. And then you top it with fractionated coconut oil or whatever carrier oil you want to use. And then you could roll that on bottoms of your feet, any of your pulse points. I do have a recipe for Melissa bug spray, for a repairing lip balm, and for restorative skin cream. And I will post those in the comments of the replay of this. Let's see what it says on the little thing here. So pretty much, so this one says add to moisturizer or a spray bottle with water and spritz on face. because it feels good. And then it would rejuvenate your skin and refresh your thoughts. So I am going to stop this and unmute you all. Okay. Anyone used Melissa, and what for?
No.
Anyone have Melissa?
Yes.
I have a little bit of Melissa,
Yeah.
and I've used it before for anxiousness.
Okay.
I wish I
Well,
had some of that right now.
yeah, that probably would be a good oil for you. So
Yeah.
I'm going to post those recipes in the comments. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to let you go because I have red in my battery because I'm not where I can plug it in. So nice to see you all. And if you have any other comments and you're watching the replay and you've used Melissa for something else or in a blend or whatever, please share that in the comments so we can all learn from it. Next Wednesday, because we got new oils at convention, we're going to go back a little bit and we're going to talk about Blue Tansy, one of the new oils. So that will be next Wednesday, 7 o'clock Pacific time. And we will see you then. Hello, Mr. Winston. I see you. Hello, Max.
Thank you.
Of course. You guys are so funny.
I'm not getting rid of those babies.
I see you, and it reminds me of like, yes, with the cat, the hairless cat, where he was, yes, doing it's the whole petting motion, yes.
He's like, can you stop?
Hi, buddy. All right, so we'll see you all next Wednesday night, and thanks for being here. I'm a mess.